You know that feeling, right? That quiet weight you sometimes carry around.
Mm.
Maybe it's something you regret, a worry, or just, something you've kept totally locked up inside.
Yeah, like a little secret burden.
Exactly. And it just seems to get heavier over time, doesn't it? Kind of drains you.
Definitely. It's a very human thing.
Well, today we're doing a deep dive into some really ancient wisdom that speaks right to that feeling.
Okay.
We're looking at how just acknowledging what's actually on our hearts, bringing it out, can lead to this incredible lightness, real freedom and joy.
So not just history, but like a practical guide.
Precisely.
Yeah.
It's resonated for thousands of years, and it still has this power to change things for us right now.
Interesting.
Yeah. So our mission today is to unpack this powerful old text, Psalm 32, actually. We want to understand its message about confession, about forgiveness.
And how that applies today.
Exactly. How these ancient insights can genuinely help us in our modern lives, maybe push us toward greater obedience and really strengthen our faith in God.
Sounds good. Tracing that path from turmoil to joy.
Yeah, from that inner ache to, hopefully, real freedom.
Mm.
Okay, so let's get into it. This psalm, Psalm 32, it kicks off so powerfully.
It really does.
Blessed is he whose transgression is forgiven, whose sin is covered.
Wow. Right.
Straight out of the gate. It sets the tone immediately.
Uh-huh.
Peace, joy, the state of being truly blessed because things are right.
Yeah, like the end goal stated up front. Forgiveness equals blessing.
Mm-hmm.
But then almost immediately the writer flips it. What happens if you don't seek that, if you keep quiet?
You have the contrast.
And it gets really personal. He says, when I kept silence, my bones waxed old through my roaring all the day long.
Such visceral language.
Isn't it? And day and night thy hand was heavy upon me. My moisture is turned into the drought of summer. You can almost feel that, can't you?
Oh, yeah. That heavy, draining, dried up feeling. It's more than just feeling bad. It's like a physical decay.
Yeah, spiritual and physical weight. And that's what's so fascinating. This ancient understanding saw guilt not just as like a private spiritual failure.
Right.
It was understood as this communal thing, an emotional burden that literally drains you, physically and spiritually.
So they really got the mind-body connection, even back then.
Absolutely. They knew that hiding this stuff, this unconfessed guilt, was deeply destructive. It affected your whole being, your wholeness. You couldn't just box it up.
Okay, so that's the weight, the burden of silence. Then comes the shift, the turning point.
The acknowledgement.
And it seems so simple. He just says, I acknowledged my sin unto thee, and mine iniquity have I not hid.
No hiding anymore.
Right. I said, I will confess my transgressions unto the Lord. And the next bit, and thou forgavest the iniquity of my sin. Just like that.
Instantaneous. It almost feels too easy.
Yeah.
After all that suffering.
That's what I thought. What does that immediate forgiveness tell us?
Well, I think it gets to a really core biblical truth, doesn't it? God isn't looking for perfection first. He's looking for honesty. Confession isn't about, trying to earn your way back or fix everything yourself before you come to him.
It's just
owning it.
exactly.
Yeah.
It's about being open, vulnerable. That honesty is the bridge. That's what allows his grace to just flow in. It changes the whole dynamic of how we connect with God.
And the result of that honesty, that connection, the psalm paints this picture of incredible freedom, protection even.
Yeah, hiding place.
God becomes a hiding place, keeping him from trouble, surrounding him with songs of deliverance.
Wow. From aching bones to songs.
It's a total turnaround, isn't it? Like going from a dark, oppressive space into bright sunlight with music playing.
It really is a complete transformation. And notice what happens next once that relationship is restored.
The guidance part.
Yes.
Okay.
God says, I will instruct thee and teach thee in the way which thou shalt go. I will guide thee with mine eye.
That's gentle. Guide thee with mine eye.
Very gentle. And it's deliberately contrasted with the image of the horse or the mule, right? The ones with no understanding needing a bit and bridle.
Exactly. The point seems to be that a willing heart, an open heart, learns much better than a stubborn one that has to be forced.
God prefers to guide, not drag.
Precisely. He wants our cooperation, our willingness to listen and follow his lead, rather than resisting until we have to be, pulled along.
It makes sense. And the psalm wraps this section up by saying, okay, there's sorrow for the wicked, but for those who trust in the Lord, mercy surrounds them.
Encompasses them.
Yeah, and then this explosion of joy. Be glad in the Lord and rejoice. Shout for joy, all ye that are upright in heart.
It's a full circle. From silent suffering to shouting with joy, a complete spiritual U-turn, as you said.
So, okay, That's the ancient text.
Yeah.
Powerful stuff. But now, how does this land for us today?
Yeah, the modern echoes.
Right. How do these insights from, millennia ago actually connect with our lives now? What can we take away?
Where does it get really practical?
Yeah, exactly. Let's start with this idea of emotional health through confession. David's description, the physical weight, the mental anguish of hidden guilt, and then the relief.
It's almost like proto-psychology.
It really is. It feels like such an early recognition of how bottling things up, guilt, shame, unresolved issues, genuinely impacts our mental health, even our physical well-being.
Absolutely. Connecting this to our lives today, it just hammers home that speaking the truth is vital for healing.
Whether that's prayer, journaling.
Talking to a trusted friend, therapy, whatever it is, bringing it into the light is crucial. Pretending it's not there doesn't work.
No, just festers, right?
Right. It
Yeah.
grows worse. But when we expose these things, we start breaking those destructive cycles. We align ourselves with how God designed us to function psychologically and spiritually.
Let the light in. And then there's that powerful message. Forgiveness is available, not earned. It feels huge for today.
Oh, definitely. In a world that often feels like you have to earn everything, achieve perfection.
Right. The psalm is clear. David didn't do anything to work off the guilt. He just acknowledged it, confessed it.
And boom, forgiveness.
Yeah. And the takeaway for us is you don't have to clean yourself up soon before you approach God. You don't have to fix yourself.
That's incredibly liberating, isn't it? It removes those barriers we often put up ourselves, thinking we're not good enough yet.
And understanding that, really getting it, must strengthen your faith.
Right.
Knowing His grace is just there, available.
It completely changes the motivation for obedience, too. It's not about fearfully trying to earn points anymore.
It's more of a response.
Exactly. It becomes a willing, grateful response. Because you grasp His grace is free, it fosters this heart of surrender. You want to follow Him, not out of obligation, but love. It builds that deep trust.
Which leads back to that learn without being forced idea. The horse and mule analogy.
Yeah, it might sound a bit quaint, but the wisdom is spot on for modern life.
How often are we stubborn, resisting guidance, advice?
Until we hit a wall?
Totally. And this reminds us that humility, being teachable, being willing to be guided by God, by wise counsel, it opens us up.
Better decisions, fewer regrets, learning the easy way instead of the hard way.
God prefers willing students, not ones. He has to force with a bit and bridle.
And that willingness, that teachability, it's directly linked to obedience and faith, isn't it?
How so?
Well, if you choose to be open, to listen for God's leading instead of digging your heels in.
You're actively inviting His guidance.
Right. And when you experience His guidance, His faithfulness, in real time, your trust naturally deepens. It strengthens your faith because you see it working.
And that makes obedience feel less like a chore and more like walking a path that actually leads to peace.
Exactly. It becomes a more natural rhythm of your life with God.
And finally, the psalm just bursts with this call to celebrate grace.
The endpoint isn't just relief, it's joy.
Yes, that feeling when a massive weight is lifted, that lightness, that freedom.
It's tangible.
It really is. And experiencing that renewed freedom, it powerfully reinforces your faith in God's mercy, His love, His incredible grace. It makes it real.
A joy that comes from deep within.
So wrapping this up, what's the big picture here? We've gone from that crushing weight, the silent suffering,
Aching bones, drought of summer.
all the way to shouting joy, freedom, being surrounded by mercy, all through honesty and forgiveness.
Yeah, this ancient wisdom, Psalm 32, it lays out such a clear, timeless path to finding peace again, to renewed joy.
It really drives home that being able to acknowledge our stuff, bring it into the light, and receive forgiveness that's foundational.
Absolutely. It's a cornerstone for a living, vibrant faith and for a life of willing obedience. It shows us God's heart is for connection, for healing, for making us whole.
It's like an open invitation, constantly there.
Oh, it's
So, thinking about all this, here's something for you, the listener, to consider. Have you ever really experienced that profound relief, that deep, renewed joy that comes when you finally acknowledge a burden you've been carrying and find forgiveness? What does that freedom feel like for you?